The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Pioneer. Here we go. Set. Gravity Lion. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They will run it over center with Hall. They'll take this down inside the 30. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
Ready?
They face second down and 7.
19 tight. 19 tight. Get it.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. It's Jalen Phillips. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Locked up. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Max Orton. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, that's the tight end there. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Go now.
Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
19 target.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
Come on.
Once again, it's Achane. And he will pick up a 1st down up to the 37-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice catch and catch on 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Bowers, the man in motion. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Ready up.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready. Hawk 70.
In motion, that's Thornton. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and a long way to go.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
26-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. Good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4.
Go. 60 in.
Here's a give to H.A. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready.
3rd and inches.
Back. Viking 18. Go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the first down. Up past the 40-yard line.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coaches call on him to do the running for a change, and on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.A. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Come on, go street. Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
A run up the middle with Achan. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got it. Ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment there is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Nineteen tight.
From the gun, Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
60 by 6, 60.
They'll go again with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 70 Timberwolves.
looks to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you could really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the ready.
3rd, they need 8.
Drop 60, drop 60. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go.
They're going to run as the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And a good run there. They get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. And he's up past the 35. Got a first down. Putting down at the 37.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Viking, 18. Ready.
Richardson to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
On the jump.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Throwing is Richardson. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throwing, Richardson. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
At the 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with A-check. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Let's go. Craft all 80.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
So what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Ready. Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Second and inches.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he'll be taken down. The gain is and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are able to get it back within a score. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Get it. Coconut.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H.A. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now Richardson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he finds the space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. 19.
We'll try and run it here. It's H.A.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Got it. Ready?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Huh. Let's go.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go! Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready, right?
On the carry, it's H.N. Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8.
Here we go, set! 60 Eagles, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
A run here with H.N. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, will be a bit of a letdown.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
From the 6. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison.
Bowers the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
They will run it over center with Hall. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Get it.
Bowers the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Raiders have their punt team out there as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Lions. Go.
A handoff to Daychan heading left. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinals.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Open man, right side. He's got it. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go, set. Like. Ready, ready.
On the ground, Etienne opens up this 4th quarter. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, great.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Richardson. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
3. It's 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Two. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Achan. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Got it. Ready?
Second down and 3.
Seven Pirates.
Here's Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
3 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Let's go. 70, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Get it.
There's a handoff to Etienne, running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage with nothing more. Second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
19. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Now Richardson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Fourth down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Man in motion here is Tucker. To the air now on first and 10. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
60 by 60.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
That's good.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
So,
and 2.
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second and 2.
Let's go. Viking 18. Let's go.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up third and 3.
They'll come up to third and 3. Richardson to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 32-yard line.
Cut 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the 1st down.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. It's a gain of 49. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Second down.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance.